Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters. The primary election is just 2 days away, and candidates were out in full force today making their final pitches to voters.
And today, several of the Democratic candidates for governor hit the campaign trail. From universal pre-K promises to a walk across the state. It was a busy day for the candidates.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has more on what they had to say. Live in studio now. Steph?
We caught up with the candidates out today on the trail on this rainy Monday, reminding voters that the primary is Wednesday this year and making a last-minute push for votes.
I don't think that you should have to be wealthy in order to be able to have a chance to have good, high-quality pre-K.
Democratic Governor Gina Raimondo making a final campaign pledge on Monday to an audience of 4-year-olds at the Y in Pawtucket, promising to phase in universal public pre-K in Rhode Island if she's reelected.
And so I am committing to, in a second term, put the money in the state budget so that every 4-year-old who wants to go to pre-K can go to a public pre-K.
Election season promises right before the primary are not as important as looking at someone's record. And Governor Raimondo's record has been looking out for corporations, looking out for Wall Street, not looking out for the children of this state. If we look at what happened with the Department of Children, Youth and Families.
One of her opponents in the Democratic primary, Matt Brown, has been walking the length of the state over the past few days. We caught up with him in North Kingstown.
And we're on the verge of a major political upset here.
Brown criticizing Raimondo for not participating in any debates before the primary.
To not do one debate is really unacceptable in our democracy.
Raimondo says she doesn't think it will make a difference on Wednesday.
You know, voters see me every single day. I talk to the press every single day.
Both candidates tell me they will debate in the general election if nominated.
There will be many debates. I look forward to debates, a fulsome discussion.
And the third Democratic candidate, Spencer Dickinson, was not out campaigning today, but tells us he thinks the race is between him and Brown, since Raimondo did not debate. Coming up new at 6, I catch up with the Republican candidates for governor. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, we're just a couple days away from the Rhode Island primary, and your local election headquarters has you covered.
The candidates hoping to become their party's nominees for Rhode Island governor are making their last pitches to voters. And today, Governor Gina Raimondo pledged to phase in universal public pre-K in Rhode Island if she's elected to a second term. Meanwhile, rival Matt Brown finished up his walking tour of the state in North Kingstown, and Spencer Dickinson, also seeking the Democratic nomination, told us he was not out campaigning today.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado continues our coverage at 6 with what the Republican gubernatorial hopefuls were up to. Steph?
At 5, we caught up with those Democratic candidates for governor. Now new at 6, I spoke to the Republicans today. They are hoping to challenge Governor Raimondo in November.
We are very competitive.
Republican Patricia Morgan meeting voters in East Greenwich ahead of Wednesday's Republican primary. She believes voters are turned off by Cranston Mayor Alan Fung because he did not do any TV debates ahead of the primary and just one conservative talk radio debate.
We have really seen a surge in the last 2 weeks because of that, his unwillingness to debate.
I'm not hearing a lot about it except from, Patricia's inside team that's trying to, create more of an issue than it really is.
Morgan is touting her experience on Smith Hill as House Minority Leader, also sitting on the Finance Committee.
I've actually got the experience in the State House, and I have a good team of people who are willing to join me. You know about Arlene Violet and Ken Block and John Robitaille.
Fung using that against her.
A budget that's been out of control and up to $9.6 billion, and she's been part of it. She's been nothing more than a political insider up at that State House for years now.
What they have in common? A disdain for the policies of Governor Gina Raimondo. Both committed today, if nominated, to debate their opponents in the general election.
I look forward to, having more debates, particularly with Governor Raimondo.
I want people to know what I believe in. I want them to know my views. I think they're good.
Morgan and Fung also both told me they are against Raimondo's proposal for universal pre-K she announced today. Republican Giovanni Ferrosi is also running for the Republican primary on Wednesday. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.